Oh, I forgot about this part. Morning.
I feel like the sand sucked the warmth out of me all night, eh?
My mattress is completely just flat, just a piece of canvas.
I nearly died of hypothermia.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hold it there, hold it.
2 boats, Wenlock, 40 kilometres, come along.
We've achieved it, we're a day early.
Oh no. No, so we're on the upper end of the Wenlock. We're gonna track up Portland roads, cut back down along Frenchmans, and we'll be at the lower section of the Wenlock. And then from there, park the cars, put the tinnies in, and float all the way down to Morton Telegraph Station.
Should be an interesting creek crossing there.
Yeah, Pascoe's always interesting. Really steep entry in and out, and pretty deep and rocky. So
I did see some footage recently of some people having a bit of trouble going across the creek.
Pascoe?
Yeah, but they're all winching it, like out, like within the last 2 weeks. So, we'll see how we go.
if you recall last night, cutscene,
I didn't know they were in there. I was just heating it up.
Mark decided he was going to season my camp oven, but he seasoned it with my billy and with my welding gloves inside it. And the welding gloves,
I didn't know there was anything in it.
Did you check?
I didn't.
they're done.
Toast. They're toast.
And this is,
Literally.
it's been seasoned, and it didn't need seasoning. It was a stainless water container.
What happened to your last one, Stevie?
Oh, my last one, it went for a swim.
Yeah. Frenchmans, eh?
Frenchmans, let's do it.
Frenchmans. We're at the eastern end and we're going to drive to the western end.
It's 54 k's long.
54 k's, yep.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 4 and 7 hours, who knows?
Yeah, I would say so. Cool.
Should be good.
Do it, Frenchmans.
Yeah.
You want to go first? Yeah, I want to go first.
6 years maybe since I've done Frenchmans. But different for me this time, not towing, so it should be a lot easier.
So it's been about 7 years since I've done this track. I actually did it when I bought this car brand new.
Never done Frenchmans. First time. I'm a virgin. Both sides of the road are just loaded with just trillions of these.
Brilliant, yeah?
Gravilias, yeah. It's a big softy in me, I like it.
What's his name?
Big Ted.
The main reason we're rushing it a little bit is we would get to camp at a normal time, but then we've got to unload all the boats and drive Bax's car to Morton Telegraph Station and unload it, leave the car in Morton. And the reason being is the next day we're going to park my car on the Wenlock, leave it there, and float down the Wenlock River in 2 tinnies. And then we'll end up at Morton Telegraph Station, and we'll be able to get back to the car, drive back down to the Wenlock, and pick up my car. So that's the plan for the next 2 days. Yeah, so it just leaves us a bit limited for time. And then there's some half interesting fall driving on this track. It's not crazy, but a little bit of articulation and a few angles that always feel sketchy as in the Land Cruiser, like right now. That does feel sketchy as It doesn't feel good, does it? And with the boat on top too, you're top heavy, so it's it doesn't look bad when you look at it. It just feels bad. Oh, I've got the most amount of flex you've ever seen. Yeah, so that's like all the way up on the guard. I was just looking at how that articulates, that tyre comes up all the way into the guard. That's about as far as it goes. Someone's hooked their rod on a bush here and they've just spooled out all their line. I thought I might find a lure on the end of it where it hooked the bush, but it's looking like that's the end of it. And they didn't have a lure on there. That's sad for me.
I have not had the chili beef sticks.
We're eating chili beef
All
sticks
hot.
at the moment. I'll trade you. Chili sticks.
Cheers, mate. Looking forward to
We're
it.
good. We did a trade for some curry sticks.
Good deal. We've already done 2 packets this morning.
Can I get one of these, boys?
Well, you've
No,
only got one in there.
Oh.
And not
We're
a
monitoring
second
your
server.
intake.
Mine's way down compared to yours.
No,
but
it's
down.
Phil.
You animals?
Phil is an animal.
Phil.
He's putting one in his mouth, one in his pocket, and then he's got a zip tie. At night time, he pulls them all out and zip tie bags it,
Yeah.
and takes them home. 5. So then we're 20 grand worth of difference. So Steve's would have been like 135, maybe 130, 135, and I was 145.
Yeah, I think it was more like when I was like...
We had talked about just here being our camp spot for the first night, but a couple of little setbacks held us up. We didn't quite cover the kilometres we thought we would, but that's alright. I was happy with where we camped. I do think that would have been pretty cool though. A bit random, a bit like Mars.
Tree across the track. So luckily we got a chainsaw. We bought that for the float. So we'll get it out and chop it up and clear it off. We opened the canopy up and it smells like beer in here. I was just thinking if it was lunch, you fucking... We can't find beer. Oh, here we go. Mark's rum.
They're not twist stops now, which is great. I love cork, but obviously when you're doing off-roading, you always duct tape your corks. Everyone knows that.
Ready to go.
Big thing with batteries is you just don't have to start them. There's no priming, nothing like that. You just go safety. How good's that? So easy.
What are you guys up to? We're just on the eastern side, about to come down.
I think we're on the eastern side too. Must be on the same side as you.
Oh, okay, right. So you haven't made it there yet.
Yeah, mate.
All good, mate. Right, we might see you there.
Too easy.
So we just heard a few people chatting on the radio there on the same channel, luckily, and we weren't sure where they were on the track. The Pascoe is like a single lane entry in and single lane out and steep both sides. So we didn't want to get down there and have them trying to come up and us come down. We may not have been able to get back up. So just checking where they're at. They're actually behind us, coming in the same direction. So that's good. It means we've got free rein to head down there. and I thought we might give it a quick walk. I don't think it's anything but steep, eh?
No,
No, Craig, from up there it's deceiving standing on it, but from in the car you can't really see down over this edge. So yeah, just checking there were no massive rock drop-offs or anything like that. Might just move those couple of loose rocks, eh?
I think also we'll just check if anyone's coming the other way.
Have a quick look. The rocks have weird up on the bottom end, so there's a bit of rapids flowing down over that. The water flows pretty strong in this crossing, and just, I don't know, it's not a daunting one where you're going to drown your car, touch wood, but a nice hard bottom on it. It's just good fun. Just coming down this first little drop in here. First gear low range, rear locker in for a little bit of control. Just idle down, I reckon, should be pretty simple. That wasn't too bad at all, just slow and steady, first gear low range, crawl through, mostly just about missing those big rocks rather than spinning wheels and getting stuck or anything. But yeah, Baxter's next, we'll send him over. But go the BT, needs all the encouragement it can get. So we've just come through the Pascoe. We're just going to go up this next little climb. It's actually pretty muddy, sandy, loose with rocks underneath, so not a lot of traction. Both diff locks in, see how we go.
Track building for Steve. Somebody's come up here, probably put them there, driven over, and it's just thrown them all back about half a metre. We're just putting them forward. Hopefully they stay there for at least Steve and Baxter, otherwise I'll be doing it again after Steve, before Baxter.
That's awesome, mate. I think that sums up sort of like Cape York fall driving. You know, hard entry, water crossing, deep flowing water, hard exit. Probably right on that limit of, you know, easy enough to drive, but still technical and test you out a little bit. Yeah, it was perfect. Really good fun.
Good outcome.
Good outcome. Yep. Pascoe smashed.
Yeah, diff locks in, no winch, no.
Yeah.
No
You had your rear
recovery
lock
gear.
in.
Yeah.
How much difference it makes? You see those guys,
Yeah.
they're like bouncing up,
Bouncing.
fucking scary, eh?
Wheeling in the air, spinning its head off.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good trip.
Went balls
Easy.
deep in it
Balls
again.
deep again.
No winch.
Actually went belly button deep this time.
Did ya? Poseidon's kiss.
Kiss. Pascoe's kiss.
Pascoe's kiss. Well, it's time for lunch. As always, we don't have a lot of time. We need a quick lunch. Boiling water, and we're gonna have just like cup noodles for lunch. I bagged you this tom yum.
Oh, I got the mussel.
Oh no, that was mine.
No, I've already claimed it, and I fucking bought it. It was the last one on the shelf. Gourmet.
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 Hold. I haven't done this track in 7 years. I've been seeing a few videos of it, and I thought that crossing we just went through had turned into a bit of a bog hole. The bog hole. There must be another crossing up further. That is the bog hole. The bog hole. I actually probably need to do a poo. Bog hole. Mark said we can go down it. We'll go down it. Up in the middle as you came over, and then drag the arse through, but
That's pretty good. Sort of sat on a few bits and pieces of the car on the way down through it, but you know, it was alright. It was good.
there is like real deep water.
It's pretty slippery up there, eh?
So we just come across this little I don't know, little
Water
creek,
crossing?
little creek here, but it's just crazy white sort of clay.
Chalky.
Yeah. And then these big entries on the way in both sides. Yeah, really clear. Like we've stirred that up, but you can see in the centre there that clear spot. It was just like that, crystal clear and blue when we came here. So
In this fucking gypsum fucking clay
We should have
soil.
lunch here. Oh, someone's laid a whole bunch of logs in there.
slippery. Actually, there's no way. But
Mate, this creek is awesome. This is the colour. There's light, crystal clear water coming in, and where before it got all torn up, this light blue. It's beautiful. We had lunch too early. Should have stopped here.
This was
Wenlock River
so
now.
that's it. I think that's our last obstacle. Oh, the Wenlock's right here. So the Wenlock's 5 minutes away or something. So we'll, yeah, we're pretty much just about to take the boats off. So the logistics of it are sort of like throw the tinny off the top,
Unload Bax's fridge.
unload stacks of fridge of beers. My keys.
no, something in the background.
Oh, flatty.
Oh, that's cool. We just can't win, can we? First flight I've had in a long time. It went down really quick. Phil said he heard it go down, and that was like about 5 seconds later we stopped, and it was completely flat. Oh my
Jesus,
God,
man.
I'm gonna break that. Yeah, right. Oh, my bottle jack doesn't fit underneath the leaf spring to be able to lift it up, so that's a bit crap. Bax's jack's not powerful enough to lift it up, so we're just gonna have to try and either dig down to fit my jack under, or find a different point to jack off. We'll see how we go. To jack off.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, does this rip right in, is it?
Oh, it's a big one too. So we're not fixing that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a rubbish situation.
Yep.
It's also now a big plastic piece of rubbish. Boat trailer, then the car. I've never used the jack so much on a trip, eh?
One of those things that comes down to maintenance. You don't lead your mates along just to set them up to fucking maintain your vehicle. So he's running his back tyres about 28 psi. So we've just put the spare on. It looks like it's running at about 34 at the moment. So I'll just use this fella.
Why is it leaking, man? No. Put that back on again. Bit better.
Second flood I've had in 7 years on this car. So odds are, touch wood.
But it's like the second time you've driven it, right?
That's right, yeah. It's only the second time I've used it.
Yeah.
There's the Wenlock.
Yeah, we're in.
The Wenlock.
So we just pulled up at the Wenlock River.
Hang on a minute.
So we good? We've just pulled up at the Wenlock River, up the other side. It is sometimes hard to get up the other side, so we'll see what it's like today. Bit of an anticlimax. It was just too easy. I thought there was like a little bit of wheel spin, a bit of a wheel lift or something exciting, but
It looked way harder from down there than it was, eh?
it did, yeah.
Just like,
I think
just crawl up.
just stay.
If you didn't have a diff
Lock
lock,
the diff, Mark. Lock the diff.
I was losing the plugger right on the last step.
this is where we're going to ditch all our gear, get everything out of the cars that goes into the boats, and then Baxter and I jump back in the cars and we're going to drive back to Morton Telegraph station and drop his car off. Tomorrow we'll be floating down the creek, so the sooner we get all this stuff off, the sooner we go there and back, so we need to get a boogie on.
Hopefully quick turnaround. Yeah.
How many you got?
We're basically taking the clothes on our back. We're taking a sleeping solution each. I've got my hammock, Stevie's got a little bivvy, and that's it.
2 expedition boxes per boat.
And one's full of camera gear.
One's sort of half full of food. The other one's full of all our sleeping gear. And then the other one, the other boat, is the 2 other guys' sleeping gear and whatever.
Phil and Liam's.
Yeah,
What other guys?
So it's essentially one box. So I left the boys back at camp. Me and Max had jumped in the cars and we're just cruising down the Frenchmans track. We'll get to Bamaga Road pretty soon and then scoot up the main road to Morton Telegraph station, leave Bax's car and then do it all in reverse again.
I've got to fit 3 guys in this boat. So this is the Quintrex 340 Traveller. This is 3.4. One will sit there, one will sit here, one will sit here. We've got beers, we've got a tackle bag, we've got 3 rods, survival stuff, first aid kit in each boat, motor, 34-pound water snake, 100 amp hour lithium batteries, 2 Expedition 134 boxes. We've got the chainsaw up the front. We've got some backup jerky packets, we'll just chew on them all day. We brought some Campers Pantry dehydrated meals, which then boil up some water. Bit of a change from just eating fish and variations of fish every meal. So they'll be good. Got the Makita spotlight, so that's coming. We've got duct tape, we've got some zip ties, some instant coffees, sat phone, a GME handheld radio. That's the other thing, we're taking a life straw. We're also taking this one over here, 3-meter tinny. So this is slightly smaller. Phil and Liam, the camera guys, will have their sleeping stuff. Instead of the water snake, we've got the Minn Kota, the battery as well. They'll have a box full of camera gear in there too. We're not taking cutlery, plates, or bowls. And I'm looking at Liam and Phil's behind the camera and they're both going, oh, I don't know about this. Pretty wild.
Sup, fuckers?
So pretty amazing tomorrow from here, 40 kilometres down the Wenlock River by a 3.4 metre tinny and a little electric motor. Gonna be an awesome adventure. Amazing. I'm like extremely keen for it, eh?
Be good.
Yeah.
Boat
Boat at Archer.
Yeah, boat at Archer.
Bax's car at Morton.
Yep.
My car will then be parked here, and we'll
We'll
be
be down
somewhere else in
there.
the boats.
We're all over.
We haven't planned this real well, guys.
We're everywhere.
Something's wrong. Oh, those True North guys, they're a big crew, they're everywhere.
No, we just leave our shit lying around everywhere.
Yeah.
We're checking this works. We've just brought it all the way from Cairns.
Hey.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout out to Laken. This is Laken's boat and Laken's Minn Kota. He's my mate's son, and he let us borrow it. Little legend. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Laken.
I didn't see him on the sponsors list.
Well, he sponsored us with a whole boat, mate. He's our best sponsor.
Yeah. Oh, the whole survival will be like, oh, right. Boat's on the way.